Alright, hello and welcome back to Sky Factory 4, where I've done quite a bit off camera, and I want to go over what I've done. You can see this is my starter platform. My tree used to be right here, but our trees are no longer here, or we have two different sections of areas for trees. We have tree area number 1. Right now it has the bone logs in here. I haven't really been using this one quite so much, so I need to harvest these guys. And the other section would be wood area number 2. This is the area I've been using the most of. It's the one with the petrified logs and clay leaves at the moment. And yeah, we've got a decent little bit of a forest going on here. I've got a new area built out here that I'm going to use for storage. Right now it's rather empty, and I actually crafted stuff off camera. I crafted these storage crate things. It allows me to store, it's like the barrels, the Jabba barrels and stuff like that, and the storage drawers, but they're crates instead. So yeah, we moved some things around. There's me a crafting station. There's me a chest that I have overflow because I don't have I haven't set my storage area up yet, so we're fixing to work on that today. But before we get into that, I decided I wanted to build something. Now I built some stuff to have fun. I also loaded up creative mode and built me a nice, fantastic place to live. This is one I haven't looked up yet. This is going to be my main base. So I made this. As I said, I crafted it in creative mode. Basically, this is just structure. There's nothing in it besides the structure. It's just made it easier to build. I mean, I could have spent forever getting all the materials. I can fall off and die right here, too, by the way, so I have to be careful. But it's basically just an empty structure. It's just walls, ceilings, and floors. It's materials that I had available: logs, stone, and wood. Basically, even though I created it in creative mode to make it faster and easier, I only use materials that are available. If I want to change it later or whatever, I can do it. It's why it has no glass, is because I don't have glass available. So I didn't put glass in my windows because you don't have them. Can't put glass in a window if you don't have glass, so I only use what I had available, which is just stone and wood. I mean, it's nice. It's not the best looking house in the universe. I like the fact that it's on stilts above everything. I think that's the pretty cool thing. I just have to be careful not to fall off. Because I have a plan for this little section right here. This is going to be my water pools. There's going to be water down here, so if I do fall off, there'll be water. But we have to have water first. As I said, I want to work on a storage thing today, so that's going to have the storage out here. And we're going to, well, eventually it'll be hooked up to MA systems and stuff, but right now it is what it is. But we do want to make our water section. Now, it did rain a couple of times when I was doing stuff, so we actually have water. So we have water and we have water, so we have enough for infinite source, but we need some wood to corral it first. We also need some wood to make the pool. Now, I do have keep inventory on, so I don't have to worry about losing my stuff. But for starters, let's make one of these pools that I'm talking about. I don't have an axe right now. So we're gonna pop this here. We're gonna look over the edge, and we're gonna place, no, not there. I mean, I guess it would be fine. There we go. Okay, there's the water. Now, these are bottom slabs. So I always hate doing this because of that. That's why I hate doing it. I don't want to die, even though I do have, as I said, I do have creative mode on. I mean, I do have keep inventory on. It's still not my favorite thing to do. Alright, so now I could build down here. Fantastic. This is what I was kind of waiting on. I was kind of waiting on an ability to build down here. Now, I did build one too far over, but that's fine. We could fix that later. How high is this? 3? I kind of want to go down one more. I kind of want to go down a couple more. Okay, so let's break this out and fall down here. Alright. I guess I have a bigger basement. I want a big basement, that way I can open up and have a basement for... I think Compact Machines is in here, and if it is, I can do a lot of my Applied Artistic stuff inside of a machine. Because Applied Artistic sometimes takes a lot of space. Alright. So this is actually the corner of this pool. So this is actually the outer source. Alright, pretty cool. So we have our... I'm over one too far. We have our underlayer. Having to hold shift is kind of crazy. We need to get an axe in here. Right now I'm just gonna knock it out. I really should go make me an axe. Alright. Oh, my foot's asleep. Hang on a second. Ow. Weird. My foot has gone to sleep even though I'm not sitting on it. It's pretty crazy. Where's the edge? Let's mark the edge. We can just go around it. Like so. Then we can make the corner. Okay, I figured I might make 2 big pools. One thing I can do is, like, when I get string, I could also make a fishing pool. So I was like, I'm going to make them deep enough where I can knock out the level and build a pool. That way we have the ability to fish as well. I don't think it's low enough for squids. I'll have to make an even lower one for squids. Because I do want to be able to get squids, because squids make it easy die way to do it. So pretty nifty. And so if this is the corner, we'll build out the corner. And this is actually the edge. So I've got one too many. I mean, it's fine. So I do need to get some torches down here. I have to make some more torches. And I want to build up somewhere over here. That way I have access to... So this is the corner. I want to be able to make me a pathway down here. Because I do want access to the basement. I'll clean it up later. So right now I have access to the underlayer. We'll just go ahead and pop this out. So now we have access to the underlayer, which is pretty cool. I mean, I need to get some torches, as I said, because if I wait too long, I'll pop a couple of these for the moment. If I wait too long, there will be mobs spawning down here. One here, and over here we'll have water, but I will do this for now. Alright. So it's not that much. As I said, I didn't do too much in creative mode. I mainly did the whole I want to have a pretty house kind of thing. As I said, I didn't use anything I didn't have. Otherwise, I'd have built it out of some fancy chiseled bricks and stuff like that. But I don't have access to that. So I'm not using something I do not have access to. So that's... I was being fair in my method of using the building mode. I wanted a pretty place to work with. Because I know a lot of times, especially like CivTech, I never actually built me a house in CivTech because materials were so difficult to come by. And I think that may be one reason why I burnt out so quickly in SevTech is because I like having a pretty place to work, live, organize, set up to be more practical. And SevTech wasn't really, what would I say about it? It wasn't really practical for long-term effects because it wasn't made to be long-term because I hadn't built anything. That was my thing. Didn't have a home in SevTech. So I got burnt out in SevTech and I quit. I forgot what age I actually got into, but it wasn't that far into it really. I don't want to get burnt out in Sky Factory. So it's like, well, you know what? I'm going to build in creative mode, build me a house, but be using only materials that I have access to. So that's what I did. I built with wood. Even though I don't really prefer to just build structures completely out of wood. Of course, I had access to stone as well. So I was like, well, I'll make stone bricks. I haven't made stone bricks personally, but I have access to make stone bricks. Okay, so we now currently have a water pool that we have to adjust and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So we need to, I'll get some, I don't have any dirt made. So I can't really make dirt. So we'll just get an axe and we'll knock that out. So I shouldn't have any mobs down here. Because I have yet to have a mob because I've kept this place lit up. And everything's using half slabs and stuff except for the underlayer. They're not using half slabs because they're just easier to build with. I don't have cobblestone made up either. But see, and these are all grown now pretty much. And I would just knock them all down. That's weird. These trees drip. They do, don't they? Huh. Interesting. I was so confused what that vision was. Is it raining? No, it's not raining. It's so weird. I'm seeing it. There's like these weird little spots here. Huh, cool. Alright, fantastic. I do have a few stone built. Not much. So let's get some petrified acorns. Some petrified sap, and we'll make some cobblestone. That way I can make me an axe. What about something to do with it being night? Well, I see those. See, now we have a stone axe. My first stone tool, actually, to be perfectly honest with you. I haven't made one yet. So what we'll do is we'll try to make this pool. And we'll actually have use. So we have this filled in. It's pretty nice now that we have this filled in. So I need to build an area underneath. That way it can make it infinite. Not that one. I don't need you. I don't need you to be there. Let's see if this works. This is how you I've done it before this way, but I'm not sure if it will work. To make infinite this water. Oh my gosh, the water flow is really annoying me. Would do better getting up there and then building it from there, but you know, I want to be difficult. I want to do it the difficult way, man. I want to do it the difficult way. And see, once I have these pools of water, actually, I am one too low. Gosh darn it. That just means I have to knock 2 layers out. I'm not worried about losing some wood. Wood is so easy to come by, it's ridiculous. So I'm not concerned about this wood. I keep forgetting about this level here. Even though it's gonna be weird because this is a bottom slab, but it still counts. Should have used cobblestone here. That way I could have just feigned mined it, but That'd have been too easy. And we'll start working on our storage area in a bit, because we need that built. We gotta have our water source. We have to have a nice, awesome, infinite source. That way I can make all sorts of things. And I put a good, nice place. Do I have enough wood? I need more wood. Okay, we'll put this here, light it up, and we'll go get some more. We need some more wood. Come on, give me a stack. It's so weird how you get a stack. You have to like click weird. One thing about it, don't work the same as the barrels and stuff. Alright. So. Alright. So all these get knocked out. And this should make a infinite pool. Alright, I think it's made it work like I want it to, which is pretty fantastic. All I have to do is pop these, it should all connect, and all the water should cause some type of infinite structure. Alright, it's pretty good, pretty fantastic. So we have our first water pool. I'll do the other side at a later time. But we have our first water pool. Now that I have access to the other side, it'll be a lot easier for me to craft the other side. I'll eventually go around and replace all the edges. That makes it look very funny with wood. That way we don't have the same weird look. Let's get some slabs. That's doing that weird drippy droppy. Is it raining? No, it's coming from the tree. No, it's not. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if that's some weird weather effect. We have water. We have plenty of water. We don't have to worry about it any longer. So that's pretty fantastic. I mean, I can see if it's raining. It's technically considering it's raining because it's actually filling up these things. I don't hear it though. That's the thing. It don't look like it's raining. Alright, so as I said, we want to do a little bit of our storage structure. We still don't have a bed because we don't have string. So that's why it's raining as well. But I want to figure out how I want to lay this out. Because I kind of want to leave access to the back of them, but I can always just build up and get to the back of them here. I was debating on doing it all the way up to the edge, like so. That way we have access to this corner. And we just fill in this corner and be good with it. Let's get a torch and fix this. We'll have to get some torches before I really complete it. So I think what I want to do is I want to do that and have this whole outside area with boxes, crates, or whatever. And I think I want to skip 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the next line would be here maybe. 1, 2, 3, actually it'd be here. I think that's where I want it. That way it gives me plenty of room to walk. And I can make a line here. I have an axe and I'm not using it. And then a line behind it. And that way I can store all sorts of stuff. And I want to make them at least 3 tall. That way I can do like I did with the other one. And have the saplings, the materials that come from it. And all that good stuff. I'll have to put... We actually get squids from that, I see. I see a squid right now. That's actually pretty nice, actually. We got a squid from that pool. This is why I wanted a pool. I wanted a squid. I wanted squid ability. We'll put it here. We'll put it right here. And it should light most of it. Let's try putting it here then. I gotta get some more charcoal. Yeah, there we go. So look, this is why I wanted to make a pool. Is we actually have squids. And we can kill these squids for ink sacs. So we got a good bit of squids, don't we? So we have the ability to get ink. That's why I wanted pools. So we have ink sacs. So we have an ability to dye things if we want. Look, it's even popped up. It's pretty snazzy. So we have access to black dye. It's going to look weird having them being able to clip through there, but that's fine. We'll fix that with slabs and stuff, as I said. We'll fix it. It'll make it look better, but we have squids. So now we have squids in the very beginning of our storage thing. Let's get some wood and start cooking it. I actually used all my charcoal cooking a whole bunch of cooked dirt, basically, because I needed it. I needed me some food, because vein mining eats your food alive, so we'll do it this way. There we go. That'll start cooking me some of that. And I like to run, so that's another problem. Let's see, look at my food right now. See how high my food is? And it's gone. That's why I have to have plenty of food. Vein mining kills it. Like, murders your food. They were all grown anyway, so it's about time I cut them down. Looks like the clay ones are also grown. I figured clay was something I need because I know I need to get the Tinker's Furnace. So I need clay, I believe, for that. I don't know, I haven't looked yet. I think I see sand, gravel, and clay. I don't have sand yet, though. That's the problem. To get the Tinker Construct Furnace. So I'm going to have to get the sand tree. How do you get sand tree? Sand sapling, sand acorn. I crush gravel into sand. Alright, so that's how I get sand. So let's get some gravel acorns. Make a sand sapling. Hello, squid. We still have our things here. So let's make our sand sapling while we're getting some torches. That way, by next time, I'll have the stuff to make the Tinker's Furnace. And we'll start being able to... Why do I only have 6? We'll start being able to make what we need. It's nice being able to free run this area. It's just nice, really. It takes a petrified one. Alright, so we have our sand sapling. There we go. There's our very first sand tree. Where is our crook? So we need to duplicate this tree. Only 2. That's kind of lame. So by next time I should have enough sand and sand resin in order to really work with it. Because if we don't have enough sand, gravel, and clay, we won't be able to get the other thing. We'll have to figure out how to get an acacia sapling. So in order to get iron. The moment we can get iron, the moment everything will just start taking off. Because I need iron to make hoppers, to make the bonsai pots, in order to really, really, truly automate the whole shebang. And right now we have just a few. We can make a little bit of sand. And we'll also be able to add windows to our lovely house. But there you go. We'll let these grow. I'm not going to mess with them right now. As I said, we need to work on our storage. And for that, we need some torches. I burned through torches. There we go, we have torches now. You can also replace these for symmetry's sake. Alright. Oh, and this is fully lit by these things on the wall. Oh good, it's starting to update. So we have this. As I said, we're going to make them 3 tall. And we'll put our bones. Bone meal trees. We'll have to put squid tank and all sorts of other stuff as well. I don't have a slab. I do, actually. That way I get up here. A lot easier. Alright, looks like we're out. They're easy to make, so it's not that big of a deal. Like, seriously, these are like... super easy to make. But that gives pretty much the layout right here. See, I'll have 2 lines stretching out here as it curves all the way around, and we'll have another 2 lines here. Yeah, it lines up pretty good. So we'll have 2 lines right here running in the middle, and we'll have a line that goes all the way around, 3 high, and we'll have a nice storage area. We'll probably have, I may leave a section here. I may turn a lot of these into crafting tables, like the corners and stuff. Have some crafting tables where I can craft stuff, or maybe just have some crafting tables like underneath the drawers themselves, because if I do that, that'll be a lot easier, and we just always have a crafting table right in front of us that we have access to. But I think we've done pretty good for this time. We have the beginning of our storage section, and we have a sand sapling, and we have a water pool, and we have squids. So we're not the only ones on this island anymore. We have plenty of non-hostile squiddos. So that's pretty good. Pretty fantastic. And by next time, hopefully I'll have enough sand and we could build a tinker spot. I don't know where exactly I want to put the tinkers thing. Looks like they're actually dying here, which is actually pretty neat. It's like an auto squid farm. Maybe I need to put a hopper there and not worry about fixing it, because if they just die here, that's pretty good. That means they're getting knocked out and they die here. So I need to put hoppers here and just put chests, and I'll have auto squid farm. It's pretty snazzy. But yeah, I'm going to work on fixing this other pool of water, and we're going to make it all nice and pretty. I don't know if I want my Tinker's Furnace up here in the main house section. I could put it in the corner right here and have it functional. Or I could just build it little on island and stuff. That way I can mess with it and automate it. Or I may put it on the main starter island here, because it's kind of like a bland thing. Have this as being my furnace area, because I need to build a lot more furnaces than that. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you've enjoyed this time. And as I said, next time we can start the Tinker's Mess, and I'll have my storage section all finished laying out. And we can start sorting things, organizing things, and start messing with more and more of this mod. But that's all I have for now, and I will see you all next time. Bye.